So you're going to get a card, and that card is just a random card. And my challenge to you, somebody say challenge. Challenge. My challenge to you this morning, after we do what we need to do, because Father, I don't start my meetings without this, right? But, well, let me do this first, because I don't know what I was thinking. Father, I done left my phone at home. Everything is a whole damn mess. But I always love to start meetings just like this. Get you one or two. And as simple as breathing is, we don't just stop often to think, to breathe. And so we're going to do just one more, okay? Because most of us in this room, whether you're a business, a church, or an organization, or just an individual, Ms. Karen, there's no telling where we're coming from, or where we gotta go to jail when we leave here, right? And so I just love to start meetings just like that, because depending on what your mornings look like, you know, there's just some things that can be up in the fire. So I just appreciate y'all this morning, and as you are now directing your conversation, everyone should have a card. And your card may match suits, it may not match suits, that's not even here nor there, okay? But what I do want to encourage you to do is build a storyline. Now, with your card that you have, it could be an ace of card, it could be, and of course that storyline is whatever you choose to design. But whatever it is, think about some commonalities, and it could be a sentence or two, nothing drastic because our minds is still early in the week, I get that. But I want you to think about a storyline as you flip your card, and just think about as a table, what similarities or what can you come up with thinking about community pertaining to the card that you have in hand, okay? I'll give you a few minutes to do that. I just absolutely love it. I know you just came in, so you just kind of came in to, so you haven't missed anything. So I love to hear the conversation. I saw some ahas over there, some cheerleading, so we're going to let y'all go first. Right? Okay. I know. I pay attention to it all. I just do. And so sometimes that's a plus or a negative, depending on in the eyes, like my children, depending on how they view it. So what I am excited about is just what you came up with, okay? And what I would love, who's going to talk? Sharpell is, okay? Come on, talk to us.
Yeah, but we're going to do this together. We have a presentation.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So yes.
Come on, Sherry.
I love it. No pressure, anybody. No pressure.
Okay, so the cards we were given. Somebody got an ace of clubs, somebody got an ace of diamond, another one of us got a two of hearts, and somebody else got a six of hearts, right? And so here's our story. We were two aces. We were loners, right? One of us had money, the ace of diamonds. The ace of club had friends. We were working in the community, working really hard, but not really accomplishing everything we wanted to do. We joined forces. Right. I brought my money, she brought her friends. And we started to walk it out in the community, and we found somebody else with the same heart like we had for work in the community. And the three of us joined forces, and we multiplied ourselves again, and we picked up three more, and we're now the six of hearts.
No pressure. Okay, so we'll do one more table before we indulge. I'm just gonna ask for a volunteer. Who wants to go? Okay, come on, man, Miss Miles. Come on, Miss Miles. No, y'all don't have to stand or anything, no pressure.
Okay, so we did ours before Ms. Wren came. So we were the number 5, me and Mr. Shimwell.
Okay.
We are different, but we are alike.
That's good.
5 of spades, 5 of diamond, okay.
So, and Miss Megan is number 8. Well, let me come back to her. Miss Washington is Jack. Tell what your story is.
And we're all different. We bring something different to the table. So we are what? A jack of all trades.
And we discovered this because we eat together. And we hope one day to meet the King. Also, we know that we're created to be kings and queens of creation, which means to bring good order and be good stewards of our community.
That one warranted one more. I got even one more.
We're gonna go.
Okay, we're gonna let the guests go.
Okay.
So a guest will want to raise their hand. Yes, I love it. That says you're at home and you should feel that way.
Yes.
Welcome.
Okay, well, she has the Queen Club, which is the Queen will use her, he has the 10 of diamonds, will use her 10 diamonds to support 8 youth clubs and 4 communities in need of resources.
I love the creativity. So, okay, we may get to y'all. I got to get to y'all. I get to y'all, and we may not get to the other table. So y'all, okay, well go ahead, y'all.
All right, so our approach for our team, we're all about, solving issues, right? So it was it was very apparent from the jump that myself and David, if you guys know either of us, we are actually leaders in the community. But in the beginning, I actually had the king of spades and David had the queen of hearts. But as we began to come together and talk about our story and our cards, we realized that a big problem in Shreveport and a big problem in community and leadership and things of that sort is that we have leaders doing great things, but they're in the wrong position. So we swapped positions, and once we swapped positions, we were able to come together as leaders, and we were able to play a better part to service the community. And then we ran into other people who had what?
Hearts. Heart and ace of heart. And hearts represent love.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with people and you're in the community, you have to show love to the people in the community.
Yep, and so from the showing of the love,
To
the 9 of club, and so we said that with the 9 of club, anybody who didn't want to show love, we was gonna club them on the head. But sometimes you have to insert order. But as soon as we insert the order, we also have what?
Peace. Because that's the do, so we're going to bring the peace.
So we also have to make sure we have.
Absolutely love it. So we're going to save our last 2 for after lunch. Y'all, how fun was that? Let's give it up for each other. So a couple housekeeping rules. Y'all, first of all, let's say, hey, Corey. Hey, Corey. Y'all, that is our chef, and if you've never indulged in our food, you'll understand why you want to know who Corey is. I don't know if there's cards up there or not, but just reach out. We'll give you our contact information. A small business in the community that we love to support, and she definitely feeds us very well. So thank you so much, Corey. I'll pray for our food. And what I would love for us to do is somebody say uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. So if you want to be successful, you'll never be comfortable. And if you want to be comfortable, you'll never be successful. The two just don't go together, unfortunately, right? And so what I'm going to do is always a lunch challenge, Father. So you're going to take that same card And on the middle of the table, after you come back for lunch, so you can just leave all your stuff there, grab your food, but when you come back, you're going to play musical chairs, okay? You're gonna sit next to someone and at a different table, Somebody say, Yeah, say thank you. Thank you. For making me uncomfortable. Okay, so you're gonna sit next to someone that you did, or switch tables. You're gonna just switch tables all together, sit next to someone. Because I know how, not the newcomers, but the older people, they would try to play me. I ain't looking at nobody, that's why I'm not. They would try to play me and say, I was sitting next to somebody I didn't know. So no, I've learned, 2024, I've learned, some things. So, but you're gonna sit next to someone that you did not come with and that you don't know. And you're going to sit at a table. If you have a club, a King of Club, then you're gonna sit at a club table and you'll know the side by the center of the table. Okay? Fair enough? Okay. All right, Father, actually, will you pray for us?
I'm not sure if I want to take my coat.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. O Lord Jesus Christ, our God, the lover of mankind, bless this food and drink of your servants. Bless our time of fellowship and of learning together. Bless this community and show your mercy. Work wonders through the people of this community, that we might glorify you together with your unoriginate Father, your all-holy and good and life-giving Spirit, now and forever and unto ages of ages. Amen.
Thank you. Housekeeping rules rest in the middle of the table, entitled Table Friend Sheet. And so the one, I believe it says the one with the shortest hair is going to be my reporter. Okay? And the one with the longest hair is going to be my reporter. Okay? Shortest hair, my reporter. Longest hair, my reporter. I did that for you. I got you. So the reporter, you're going to, as you're chit-chatting around the table, as you've already began to do, I want you to find out fun facts about one another, okay? Introduce yourselves, the organization. Now, you're not going to be able to sit back there. You're not going to be able to sit back there, I know. We're going to bring you in, you family. You only get to come once as a guest. Okay. Then you family. So, you're going to chat amongst each other and find out fun facts, okay? But introduce yourself, your name, the organization that you represent, and the reporter can be recording this on your friend sheet. And your fun fact. And you can also, as you're chatting amongst each other, like I said, the reporter is going to report on your page after we hear our other two stories. I know you're not together now, but we still want to hear your story and bring that out. So, specifically chat amongst each other, some fun facts, the organization, business, or church. Yep. The middle one is the business, church, or organization.
So I'll start first. Make it easy. My name is David.
Some chattering going on. I love it.
It's perfect, so they would be able to put the name this from what he was he does.
Okay, you all, we are back. I love to see the cards that's being passed around. So these are the rooms to pass your cards around. But let me just say welcome to the Circle of Kings. This is such a time that we get to come together with businesses, churches, and organizations. And the main purpose of our time is exactly what we've done already. And that's to come together, network, enjoy a great meal, Was it good? I can't wait to hear it. Let me know what you want next time.
That was pretty good.
I'm telling you, like, she is a dynamic cook. But that's exactly what we do here. We come to these rooms because we understand that together we're just so much stronger. And Shreveport-Bossier has a lot of amazing things going on. But everybody, and in my neighborhood, because this is a meeting where we just take all half. In my neighborhood, the kids say everybody. So somebody say everybody. Everybody, right? Everybody is doing amazing things, Father, but they're on these silos. And they're doing it independently and by themselves. But the mission of the Circle of Caring is that we give an opportunity to come to the tables, because not only are we doing great things, but how many of y'all wouldn't mind sharing what you're doing with others? How many of you all wouldn't mind some help when you're doing certain things? Volunteer, I mean, we're gonna talk about it today, right? And so that is exactly what these rooms are for. And so it is, it's the one meeting, somebody say one. One. This is the one meeting that I just want you to take off all your hats. One time, and Sharpelle reminded me, early on, we came in and we collected all the business cards, Miss Miles, and guess what I did with them? What I do with them, Sharpelle?
Throw them in the trash.
Right? Imagine, right? But these rooms, we come with one team and one dream. There are no big eyes and little U's. This isn't about my organization, your business, your church. It's about what can we do collectively. And when we understand that, then can we see a brighter community? Y'all think we'll be able to understand what our roles is? And that table said it the best. Where are my other two stories at? Because I do want to cover those two stories. Come on, Miss Jan. Do you need your crew or you can handle it? Because Miss Jan is a bad man with jam in the city. Y'all, if you don't know this woman, you got to know her.
Well, I told him I may forget most of what we said, but we came together collectively and decided we had three suits, okay? And there was this wonderful thing with one person said she had 6 of spades. She said she liked small groups. Next to her, the lady said she liked larger groups. She had a 9. And we talked about how these groups, that's good. That's good.
Absolutely.
Because you have smaller groups where you get to do a lot of things and get a lot done. But then you have a bigger group that you can join in with from different groups and organizations. And there's so much power and strength in that. And one of our people had a 2. And the 2 represent 2 people together. Starts with an idea, and then you have tell your ideas, and she tells you her ideas, and then you take it to your groups.
Yes.
So that could be beautiful. And I'm trying to think. Okay, help me out. What else? did
Whether
we
it
talk
was the
about?
big group or the small group, huh?
So it was about how we had it started with the 2, with the idea, and then we talked about how the bigger group, like that it was multiple people to bring in their ideas together, whereas the 6, which was a bit smaller group, could start off smaller to do more. Then there was one where they had similar qualities, but they had different opinions about how they wanted to work in groups. So it goes to show that you can be diverse, yet similar at the same time to do greater good for the community.
We were missing the heart, and we decided that without the heart of it, all this other stuff you do is not gonna work. It's not gonna be something lasting. Absolutely. But when you put the heart of God in here, that's it.
That it was one more group. I was gonna say, I know it was Miss Karen's table, I didn't know it.
So our cards couldn't have been any more different. It was 5 different numbers, 5 different suits, and so I started with the 4 parts. And the first thing I immediately thought of was an example of a family, a single parent with 3 kids, and how we might help that person. And so we looked at the diversity in our card suit and sitting at the table, and the discussion became collaboration. And it was just about how we could all come together, and we all have policy books and reasons why we can't do certain things. We're not allowed to do them, but if we come to the table and we say, okay, what can we do together? There's a lot of things you can do together that are gonna help people. Did you have anything, or did Kim add anything?
Well, I think you did great.
Yeah, my husband too, and I thought just same thing that they were thinking, which is one is good, two is better. You know, you don't want to be alone. Absolutely. You've got more than one, it makes things work.
It makes it a lot easier too.
Right.
Bridget, you had the jack, which we first thought was a joker.
Yeah. Joker, jack of all trades, someone else said that, so, bringing it all together, it takes all trades to work together. Sure.
That's good. I absolutely love it. Okay, so where's my table recorder? Or not table recorder, but my table recorder. Okay, recorder. So what we're going to do is our table reporters, I am going to ask you to stand, but just introduce your friends at the table and some fun facts about them and their organization, business, or church that they represent. I would. You picked up your paper, so I thought, sure. And excuse me, everybody say, hey, Cortland. Hey. Let me tell you, Cortland is going to snag maybe 1 or 2 or 5 of y'all afterwards, especially if you are some individuals that's been coming regularly. Cortland manages community renewals, Instagram and Facebook and all the social media handles. So we would love a video testimonial, Precious. And Ms. Williams, oh, okay. So, yes, please, just a couple of testimonials, and Cortland's going to get y'all. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so this is Susan Reeks. She is with North Louisiana Whole Health Treatment Center. Okay. And she's also a freelance writer. So if anyone needs help in writing, she didn't ask me to say that, but that's my shameless plug for her.
And her number is?
After the meeting, I'll give you this card. Okay, then we have Debbie Washington here, and she's with Northwest Technical College, and she enjoys working with children. That's something that's definitely needed. I told her I'd volunteer her for the Highland Friendship House. Okay, and then I'm Cortland Jones. I work for Community Renewal. I love to travel and do missions work. So that was something interesting about myself. Yeah. That's our group.
Pick a table.
I just like to pick. Look at
that. Welcome everybody. My name is David McCarter, and I'm with Community Renewal, and I appreciate everybody coming. This is a great room that represents our community well, and I'm excited to see everybody here today. And my fun fact is I am a certified skydiver.
I didn't know that, Mr. Davis.
Because 22 years ago, when my first child was born, my wife said, "You're done." So that's fair enough. Fair enough. This is Kim Mitchell. He's also with Community Renewal, and his fun fact is that he has 10 grandchildren. And we have Miss Rashonda Miles. She's with Community Support. And in July, she's going to be celebrating 40 years of marriage. So we have Ross Smith here, and he's with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and he's been a pianist for 50 years. And we have Tony Gibson with Choices, and he is the 22nd of 23 siblings. And we have Megan Adger with the Kennedy Center of Louisiana, and one time she read 100 books in one summer. So that's our group, and I'll pass it to you guys in a minute.
All right, we have Bridget Basco with the Louisiana Louisiana Association of Compulsive Gambling. She is a go-getter and loves people, and she cannot wait for March 15th to get out in her garden and work with her plants. And then we have Karen Baird with North Louisiana Whole Health Treatment. She has a 15 and 16-year-old who are exactly 9 months apart. She adopted her son and then 9 months later had a son.
To the day.
To the day.
Wow.
We have Wade Shamwell. He is with Community Renewal, and he is a twin. And then we have Sherry Brown, with Community Renewal, and she likes gardening also. And I am Rachel Taylor with LSUS, and I love photography.
I love the fun facts. I'm like, wait, you a twin?
Love it.
Okay, double trouble, huh? Oh, man.
Hi there. So we're gonna start with here. We have Stacy Hargis. She's with LSUS with the nonprofit sector as well. She's been there for 20 years. And her fun fact is that she collects vintage smiley faces. Over here we have Shaquita Bryant, where she is with Giving Cancer. Sorry, Bryant. And she does a lot. That's her fun fact. She gives back to the community to where, you know, she has a event coming up for Easter with the Easter egg hunt. She does things for the kids within the parks, and it is all out of her own pocket. So she loves giving back for sure and does a lot with it. Myself, I'm Abigail Williams. I'm also with the LSUS INR sector. Been there for 6 years, and then also I am getting married in May. So we have Father Daniel, where he is a priest with St. Nicholas Orthodox Church, and his fun fact is that he likes to camp, fish, and garden. And then we have, I'm gonna mispronounce it, Latresa Green. And she is with the L Foundation for Outreach, and she is a personal trainer, and she goes by the name Coach Unique, but her middle name is Lover. And then lastly, we have Jimmy Graves, who he is with Community Renewal, and his fun fact is that he plays tennis, but his grandkids call him G-Daddy.
All right, 50 minutes stable.
Okay, we'll go. All right. Okay. My name is Jamie Titlow. I'm with Community Renewal. I was a former neighborhood ambassador. I'm now community coordinator for Kids Club. Fun fact about me, I love to sing. I would call myself an outdoor enthusiast and a tree lover, tree hugger, whatever you want to call that. And I roller skated for the very first time yesterday with my new kids. We have Mildred Brown. She's in Calvary Baptist Church. Mildred loves to dance, and she was a dance troupe instructor for 33 years.
Wow.
And we have Sheila Wilkerson from Destiny Outreach. She loves to fish and loves to serve her community, and she has 5 kids. Miss Jan Kors, she's with CRI and Stevens Ministry. She loves to praise dance, but for God only when God's watching. And she has 4 children and 10 grandchildren. Miss Ren Harris is with Serenity on Arrival. She moved here from Nashville, and she's a grandmother of 1. And Miss Jean Garcia, she's from Grace Point. She loves water and swimming. She's the 7th of 9 children, and she has at least 6 or 8 grandbabies, maybe more.
And somebody say, hey, Brian. Hey, Brian, raise your hand. She's one of the best masseuses in the city, y'all. So make sure you get her card, please. Okay?
Hey, y'all, hey.
Hey.
All right, y'all want to All right, so these are my friends. They are quite cool and quite unique. We have right here Miss Sharpell Welch, who is a part of CRI. And guess what? Y'all don't want to mess with our dude. Because why? She is an expert marksman. Don't play with us. Play with her game. And she has 12 grandkids. Where? And I know about. Right. The fun fact that she has 12 grandkids that she knows about. So that's the fun fact in that. Then we have Miss Miranda Williams, who's a part of the L Foundation. She is a serial jigsaw puzzle person. She's the person that does like the 5,000 pieces. You know, if it's more than 10, I'm out. And she's a cook, and she also has a candle business. So get a card so you can get some candles. We also have Miss Precious Wood. She is a part of Start Corporation. Her fun fact is she's a newlywed. Y'all yeah, like 7 days. But this is the fun fact. Her husband is so good on the ring. Show it to me. Yeah, I got 6 rings. And she is a recovering workaholic.
Yeah.
I need to know what 12-step program you is. I need to be saved from that. Then we have Miss April Thomas. She's with New Bethel No. 2 Baptist Church. She loves to do crossword puzzles, and she is a cereal baker as well. So you can get with her, she will bake all of your treats. And my name is Doria Ford. I am representing KRA Corporation today. And I love to knit, which is a not so fun fact, because knitting is kind of boring, but I love to knit. And I'm a serialpreneur, so I have quite a few different businesses.
Is that our last table?
Yes, ma'am.
Did y'all like it? Oh, yes. So fun facts about me. Nina Marie, and I represent, obviously, Community Renewal as the community liaison, and thank y'all so much for Thank y'all so much for coming again. And a fun fact about me is that I played football in elementary. I think I started Powerpuff, to be honest. They said I had to write a letter to the school board, and so in 5th grade, I wrote a letter, and they allowed me to play. So depending on what it said, I really wish I knew what it said today. But I was able to play football. I just wanted to score a touchdown, and once I did, that was it. It was flag football. Rest assured, it was flag football. All right, so again, as we get ready to just wrap this thing up, thank y'all for sharing. Did y'all enjoy those fun facts? Yes. You know, and I'm telling y'all, these are meetings that you just come in here and let your hair hang. Because you don't get to hear this type of stuff in regular meetings. So nothing, somebody say nothing. Nothing. Or say not then. Nothing. Right? In these meetings, it's normal. Okay? We love to hear about not just your profession, but who were you before you became, and what do you do, and you know, just all of the ands. And that is exactly what these rooms do, because in order for us to know and do business together, we got to not only know who you are, we need to know we can trust you, yes or yes. We need to know that we share some common interests. I heard several gardeners. I know who I'm calling. I know who I'm calling for the gardening stuff, right? And so that is exactly what these rooms do, and it is definitely to gather people who care. Anybody in this room care? Right? So we know that these rooms, we gather people that care, okay? And then we gather people that understand the power of a team. How do you spell team? C-E-A-M. I can't hear y'all. C-E-A-M. Lunch kind of got you, huh? Right? But C-E-A-M. Together each accomplishes more. There are no I's in team, right? And so people that understand the value of a team, that it's so much easier to do this stuff together, right? And then last but not least, people who desire to care together. We can all care. And you will see Shreveport Bossier is full of community renewal signs, we care, because people care. And those signs are out there because we want to know who cares. Like if you know them horror movies, y'all, I don't watch them no more. But April, them horror movies, you know they running and you in the black, nowhere to go. And you see these houses, you're gonna stop at the house that got the we care sign, trust me. You are, right? You're not gonna stop at no house that ain't got, I mean, you gonna stop at the house that got the we care sign. You don't know what's at the other house, right? So I'm just saying, those are the movies. That's why I don't watch them no more, because you think about all that stuff, right? And so we want to know and actually care together, okay? And so I'm going to spend this last couple of minutes, so get your announcements ready. bigger group today, so a little bit funner, and I wanted to have us dive in, but I'm going to show you all what we've been working on. We've been meeting as a group for the last 2 years, a little bit more. And we understood that, again, we do all these great things, but we wanted to see how we can collectively do some stuff together. And so I can't take half the credit for this. Kim, y'all, tell Kim hello. Say, hey, Kim. Let me tell y'all, if you don't know this man is an architect. He is a retired architect, but he architects life, okay, and programs and all that stuff. And so we had the vision, and Kim is doing amazing things globally, y'all. This is so much bigger than Shreveport, and when you understand that too, you understand that it's just much bigger, right? And so Kim is working with people globally, and we've been able to launch a Circle of Caring app. Hey. I'm so excited. Y'all have no idea. I'm so excited. And so I'm going to show y'all this quick video, and it's going to give you an idea of what's going to be a part of this app. Now, I'm a visual learner, so I'll set it up for you. I like to look at it like a Facebook. So imagine like a Facebook app with businesses, churches, and organizations. So you'll be able to set up your profile when you get your links. You'll be able to talk about some of your fun stuff, what you do outside. Like, it's just so fun, y'all, and you'll get a clip of it now. So let me just show this. It's only been a long time coming, y'all, so the anticipation is real. And I didn't want this up too high, just because of the way it's set. Y'all, I'm a little tech challenged, but that's okay. If I got hold, I will. I just want to make sure my volume is set. Let me tell y'all, I'm so not a shopper. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Can you hold it there during the whole thing?
I am.
I was gonna say, I can hold it because I want you to see it too.
Is this the new one?
Yep. So I'm gonna turn up my volume. I know, it will, trust me. I don't want it that loud. Okay.
There's a guy behind it.
Let me make sure it's clear, right? I know it's a little small, y'all, just because of the way that the screen is, but I will send this out for you all to kind of look at it as well. But I know it's kind of big.
Put it on the wall. Against the wall. Does the wall will work?
Yeah, can y'all see the wall?
Just let us watch
Take it with the light. With the light, maybe?
Shadow part.
To the,
Yeah.
can y'all see that?
Come to the right of the
Go up a little, right there.
Right there.
Right
Stop.
there. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, good enough.
I was gonna use the wall, but I thought, let me pull out your screen. Okay. And I will send the link, but y'all will get the gist.
Community Renewal Circle Caring Network. This is the homepage. It is the bulletin board. Right now, there are 3 primary features on it that keep it very simple and easy to find. So we've got the featured question, network resources, and upcoming events. For all 3 of these, you are welcomed, you are invited to suggest different questions, resources, and events to add in alignment to what your organization is doing or what you as an individual are curious about or connected as well. So for instance, in network resources, this right now is just a Google folder of all the different Circle Caring newsletters that have appeared for your reference. And if your organization has different resources that you'd like to share about Shreveport in general, you are most welcome to share it. This can be a set of resources that could be useful for other organizations to represent issues to learn from and benefit. Then we also have upcoming events, calendar so that everyone can suggest an event. And what you do is you just submit it here, and it shows up here after the network stewards, which is a rotating group of people right now, who will approve different events to make sure it doesn't get too clogged up with too many different events. You can RSVP, and you can see who else is going, if you choose to, and you can use organizing ideas. So Rebecca, for example, we can learn a little bit more about Rebecca. This is your profile. She's got a beautiful profile picture. She's giving Danielle's. Also, a profile picture, a little more stuff filled out, and then you can click message me, send her a message request, which will send her an email or text. You can go learn a little bit more about Danielle and her website here. You can also see what kind of group she might lead or join, like a book club. So if you're interested in starting a book club, maybe you want to reach out to Danielle and check with her about it. You can also see her responding to different posts. So maybe here, you see one of her questions, the question she answered. Let's answer this question of active citizens created expanding network neighborhoods. Cooperatively owned and governed a network in cornerstones for growing the local/regional food system and improving health in the neighborhoods. What does that look like? We'll see that it was Steve answered who had that question. See Danielle's answer here. You can submit a response with a photo if you'd like. Encourage photos because it's a very easy platform to use them. You can answer questions anonymously. Check out like Kim's profile, for example. Kim is actually part of Community Renewal. It's one of his groups. So you can go and you can see his affiliation with Community Renewal. Right now, this page is very simple. We're going a little bit more to this page as well. And just a little bit of a preview of what else is here. So we have my area. We can say questions, responses, and see all the different members. And then you can also, at any point, see your own profile page, and edit your profile page to change things. And if you don't want people to know certain information, you can hide it too. So that is a little bit of a preview of what this looks like. Thanks for listening.
Now, y'all, I knew that it was going to be tough. I knew that it was going to be tough. That's why I wanted to show with the screen, just because the lighting is tough in this room, and it's not like we can shade it off. But we'll send out the app, and so if you got any type of visual on it, it shows the events on the right-hand side, so you get to see upcoming events. You'll be able to add it. What are your needs in that meeting? Do you have a need of volunteers? What can we serve you in as you're hosting these events? So no more of nothing next weekend and then all 20 organizations hosting something the following weekend. So we want to really use this as a base and as the first recipients to be able to launch this in the state of Louisiana as the Circle of Caring. We should be proud of that.
Yes.
We should be proud of that. So in closing, I am going to gear up something. We're going to do something different as we close, but any announcements coming up? What do we have coming up? I know Community Renewal got some great things. Portland. Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
so announcements. Community Renewal, the women of Community Renewal are hosting an International Women's Day luncheon. It will be on March 9th, Saturday, March 9th, from 12:30 to 2. So I didn't bring any invitations, but if you would like to RSVP, contact the Community Renewal office. It's $35 per plate. Where can you go? Dress up, get pretty, enjoy time with your girlfriends, get an encouraging speaker for $35. So it's just a way for us to fellowship. We do this every year. Last year we had a Valentine's banquet. We did that for 20 years, and now we're celebrating women internationally. A lot of surprises in that meeting. Also, April 27th, Saturday, April 27th, Community Renewal will have our annual Bob Griffin Memorial Croquet Tournament. How many of you have ever played croquet? I promise y'all, I grew up not knowing what it was. I thought it was a sandwich, a fish sandwich. Yeah, what? Stuff my mama cooked. I thought it was a rich old white man's sport, but it is so
Yes.
I'm telling you, Saturday, April 27th is the most fun you will have legally
Yes.
in 2024.
Yes.
Guaranteed. Sign up, 2-person teams, grab a teammate, call the office, go to our website at communityrenewal.us and sign up a team. I promise you, I will refund you if you don't have one.
Yes.
It is so much fun, and it's for a good cause. It's to support our adult renewal program where we teach adults who, for whatever reason that life threw at them, didn't get their high school education, and they can come and get their education for free through us. And last but not least, if your organization, if your civic group, if your church, if your business would like to have somebody to come out and talk to them about caring as an organization in the community, or getting the individuals in your organization galvanized and show them a way to connect and serve in the community, call our office and we will get somebody set up to come out and talk to your organization. Listen, Community Renewal has ordained ministers, so if you're representing a church, we can show up on Sunday morning with a text. All right? If you're representing a women's group, we're qualified to do that. A school, we have teachers. So call us. We'll come out. We'll tell you a lot of things that we do. We will explain the structure of Community Renewal and get people connected and caring through our We Care team.
Good stuff. And as Dorothy is coming, make sure, if you have not played croquet, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't know how to say it, croquet, I don't know, but it was fun for the first time last year. Cannot wait this year. Our women's event, our Valentine's event. No, me and you. Yeah. Let me tell y'all. So our women's event, we normally host our Valentine's event, but we're doing it for Women's National Month. So that's going to be super fun. That's on the 9th of March. I'm actually preluding hosting a women's retreat the 7th through the 9th. So just some fun stuff for Women's International Month. It's called the Perfect Reset Retreat. So super fun for that stuff. So go ahead.
So guys, I am here on behalf of the KRA Corporation. I know many of you guys don't know who we are, but that's what I'm up here for. KRA Corporation is a workforce development company. Originated in Baltimore, Maryland. This is the first site that they have in Louisiana. What does that mean? That means that if you are an employer, if you know an employer, you need to get more information about KRA. What we do is we make sure that your employers are what I like to call TTG, trained to go. That means that everyone that we place at the different sites that we have, everyone has soft skills, everyone has basic computer skills, everyone has customer service skills. We are launching in the month of March. We are looking for people that will allow us to extend intern opportunities. So if you have any space, if you have any clerical or whatever the job is, if you could use some extra hands in interning until giving these people the opportunity to get some on-the-job training, we would love to partner with you. We also have opportunities where we share costs, we share wage costs with the companies that we partner with. We have our labor luncheon is going to be on March the 21st. We apologize for anyone. We were supposed to have it last week, but our project manager ended up falling ill, so we had to reschedule it. So that is actually going to be on March the 21st at the Office Hub downtown. So if you would like to get more information on KRA, our job is to get people back to working. We have been out and doing research and just kind of talking to people, and employers have still not recuperated from COVID. So we are training in people, we are helping with the retention aspect. Shreveport, Louisiana, North Louisiana had a horrible retention rate. So horrible that it got national attention and brought KRA to our area. So allow us to help you, and that's what we're here for.
I know we're pressed for time, and for the sake of time, any other announcements though, because I want to make sure we cover all announcements, upcoming events, things that you want us to know about, and we disseminated everything. So y'all, Miss Rebecca, let's give it up for Miss Rebecca. I don't know. Okay, we didn't even plan. But y'all, this is definitely the yin to my yang. She sends out all of the newsletters. So if you have upcoming events, she sends it out. So y'all, we don't like to flood, but if you send us something, we gonna make sure your stuff get out, okay? And that is what we're doing. And of course, the app will be launched. She'll make sure you get the link to actually see the app up close and personal. Any ideas or feedback, we would love to hear it. So we'll make sure that go out along with the links to register for the upcoming events and flyers. Any last minute thoughts?
Oh, I'm sorry. If y'all have a business card, will you please bring me your business card
Yes.
before you leave? Business card.
Are you gonna throw it in the trash?
Although I have paper, I'm not gonna throw it in the trash. I'm gonna save it here.
Okay, so challenge. Somebody say challenge.
Challenge.
So my challenge to you for the next time, because Megan know I love challenges, right, Megan? My challenge to you the next time is these rooms are for businesses, churches, and organizations. Somebody say it with me. Businesses, churches, and organizations. One more time. Businesses, churches, and organizations. So please invite. Who do you know that should be in these rooms? Invite them in, okay? We love for people to RSVP because of meal purposes, but invite them in the room, and it has a link to say, who are you bringing with you as well, so you can fill that out for them. But our focus this year is we want more businesses and churches in the room. The organizations, y'all, we holding it down. We out here making it do what it do. But the businesses and the churches are who we really want to bring in this year, okay? So thank y'all so much for coming.
Well, one last thing.
Come on, Mr. Dick.
If anybody would love to sponsor an upcoming meal,
Yes.
we would be more than happy to
Yes.
accept that. So you can contact Ms. Nina
Yes.
if that's the case.
There's on there as well, and you can pick what you want us to have that day. So, and a tour. If you have not done a community renewal tour, please, Ms. Sherry, raise your hand, Sherry Wade. Ms. Sherry handles all of our tour stuff, y'all. And we love to feed, so it's lunch included. It's the third Thursday of the month, and so we would love to see you on a tour as well. But thank y'all so much for coming, and enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday. Leave your name tags because we are going to keep those for future reference, and then we'll make sure, of course, we have more the next time. Thank y'all so much. Thank you.